Welcome to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. I am Josh May.
I am Katie Arnold.
I am Leah Hills.
And I'm Ross Bacon.
And we are four of the May Group Realtors with Remax of Grand Rapids coming to another edition of Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. We are going to switch it back to neighborhood spotlights, community spotlights. One of our favorite neighborhoods, Creston neighborhood in Northeast Grand Rapids, the 49505, voted the number one zip code in the country, I think 2 or 3 years ago, for real estate. Hottest zip code, up and coming, connecting to downtown Grand Rapids. Can you feel the excitement?
Feel it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys take over because we're going to talk about some local businesses that we can support inside the Creston neighborhood, which is up and down that Plainfield corridor northeast. So let's go, guys. Let's roll. Who wants to start?
I'll kick this one off.
Okay.
Because, coming up on the holiday season, I don't know about you guys, but when you get into the holiday season, you tend to find yourself going out a little bit more. You're hitting up some restaurants, some bars, of course, shopping. So Lucy's Cafe, located on Plainfield, just shy of Knapp and Plainfield. And awesome place. It used to be an old grocery store. They converted into a restaurant. When they first opened, they only had this small portion of it open, and now that they have the whole thing open, I think that the menu's changed so much. It's become one of my favorite breakfast spots in town. And they have a full service bar too, which is always really nice, especially around the holidays. So lots of shops and areas that you can hit up in Creston area. So I would highly recommend starting your day off at Lucy's Cafe.
Love it. I'm going to throw something out there. I've been to Lucy's a couple times over the past couple months, and I'm going to put it right up there. It might be my number one breakfast place in Grand Rapids. I know that's saying a lot, but I feel like the quality of their food is really good, and it's creative, and it's just solid. How do you guys feel about that? Is that too much?
No, Lucy's is amazing. Brunch, though, they are popular for brunch, so get there early if you're gonna go there.
They do run out of stuff because they're so popular, like the corned beef hash, that goes quick.
Get the skillet, focus on the skillets. There's a lot of great stuff, but all right, I love it. Lucy, so now I'm hungry. So what do we got next? Who's rocking this next?
Katie, go.
Oh,
Leah, go.
Oh, okay, I'll go. So I've been here multiple times for camping gear. They have camping gear, but it's Switchback. It's becoming pretty popular. It used to be, well, it still is, but a bike exchange. So they have new and used bikes, and they fix them up if you need some work done on your bikes, what they did mainly. And now they have camping gear, used, new, and now they have a great cafe, and beer is coming. So they are just.
So wait, this? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Is this like a consignment shop?
No. Nope.
And when did they do camping gear?
I've gone there for new and used camping gear. Yeah.
Huh. And where is this located?
It's off of Plainfield by Kingma's.
Okay.
Yeah, right over there. Yeah. It's great.
Pretty new, right?
It came back in 2010, but like I said, they're growing. They're doing all kinds of stuff there now, but it's great.
Okay.
If you need, especially for bikes, they specialize in the whole bike thing. So if you need bikes being fixed up, I would go there. So
Great.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, cool. Katie, what do you got?
Well, you can take your bike and go to Riverside Park. So I'm not talking about a business, obviously, but I love Riverside Park. When I used to live in Creston, it was one of my favorite things to go for a run in Riverside Park or take my dog for a nice long walk and just kind of be along the river and kind of break out of the city for a little bit. And you just kind of immerse yourself in nature. It's just such a beautiful path. There's people always out enjoying the weather, going for walks, going for runs, riding their bikes, families, everyone's out there. So I love to go to Riverside Park, and
that's cool.
That's my spot.
Frisbee golf.
Yes.
Yeah. They got a little Frisbee golf course. Riverside Parks. Yeah, they do. And it's cool because Riverside Park is really kind of connects to the White Pine Trail. It's pretty close, right? So Like you can park at Riverside and then just hop on your bike and cruise all the way up to, the Mackinac Bridge. I mean, maybe not that far, but
it'd be a long day, but
I think that's the long-term plan, but they can definitely make it to Big Rapids.
Get up to Rockford
and a little further.
Cedar Springs, go have a good day. So start it off at Riverside. And absolutely says Ross. So, hey, Ross.
Hey, listen.
Let's talk about haircuts. So I mean, around the holidays, I like to take a little extra care of myself, and some people do, some people don't. While everybody else is indulging, I am keeping the fresh fade, and I'm going to Henchmen House. Well, I've been to Henchmen House, Creston neighborhood, and Henchmen House Barbershop. I don't know if you guys knew this, was kind of consistently voted the #1 barbershop in Grand Rapids. If you check them out, they've got hundreds and hundreds of reviews. I'm not sure. I know they've been the best barbershop for a couple of years. I'm not sure where they stood last year, but it's right there on Plainfield Avenue. They've got 4 chairs. They've got kind of a private back room if needed, if guys need to come in, maybe for a wedding party. But this place is always busy. So if you're going to check out Henchmen House, get on the books and schedule in advance. They do have membership options. They've got a lot of different options for, your beards. Ross, this is again right up your alley. I know you've been there, right? To get that beard trimmed up. So Henchmen House for the men.
Absolutely.
Or ladies, right?
And listen, sure. Yeah. I don't know how well they do, things like extend, but you know what? There's a lash house upstairs. So, guys get your beard trimmed up, and ladies can, get a nice fill for lashes right upstairs. So they got it all. And look, I know each of us cover a topic here, but I really feel like Kingma's needs to be mentioned in this episode. Kingma's is an absolute staple of the Creston neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome market. It's such a cool place. I would say Kingma's and Horrocks are my top 2 favorites in town, but Kingma's located right there on Plainfield as well, in the Creston neighborhood, just north of Knapp. And it's just a fantastic market. We tend to go there quite a bit for many different items too. I mean, what about you guys? Did you guys ever go there? Katie, you lived in the neighborhood. That's right up your alley.
I think I have actually only been to Kingma's once, and I think it was actually before I even lived in Creston.
Blew it.
Well,
you blew it.
Sounds like Leah goes there all the time.
I mean, it's a one-stop shop. You can go there for anything, and they have a great selection of everything. It's great. Yeah. I do love it.
Okay, guys, we have talked about some amazing places in the Creston neighborhood that you should check out. Just a awesome, I don't want to say up and coming because it has been hot over the past 5-10 years. Some great businesses to support up and down the Plainfield corridor. So go check out your favorite businesses in Creston, and we'll let you guys get back to living in Grand Rapids. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. Please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast and share with your friends. You can find us on Instagram at MayGroupGR or online at marketgrandrapids.com.